first, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
And hello, everyone. This is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. Appreciate you all joining us. You know, I want to let you know about something that is coming up on October 2nd. It is the Oregon Charity Championship Golf Tournament taking place at the Oregon Golf Club. So this is a tournament that's going to involve 32 different nonprofits competing against each other, although for a good cause, for some championship prizes. So again, this is taking place October 2nd. So this is how it's going to work. The first place winners will get $25,000 for their partner charity. Pretty amazing. And then there's going to be a $15,000 winner, a $10,000 winner, and then a bunch of other stuff that's thrown in on top of that. So this is a really, really great event that's going to be used to help out a lot of people who are in need. So as part of that, on this show, you know, if you're new to Fox 12 Now, I get to cover a lot of different topics. We have interviews about events that are going on. We cover breaking news. We do deeper dives on news stories. We talk about cool things happening. So it's really across the gamut. But today, we're going to be focusing on a couple of these nonprofits. And the first one that we're going to be covering is the Ronald McDonald House. And that is with Anna Williams. So that is a charity that probably you're familiar with. And we talked to Anna about what it is that Ronald McDonald House does, how they really help out a lot of people here locally. So that's going to be our first interview. Coming up a little bit later this hour, I'm actually going to be talking to Tamika Simons about Shine a Light. And you may recognize the last name Simons because I think that's Aunt Fernie's mom. So that's going to be coming up here in a little bit as well. But first off, let's do this. Let's go ahead and play this interview with Anna about Ronald McDonald House, and then I'll be back after that. Here we go.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me, Greg. It's so lovely to be here with you and share a little bit more about Ronald McDonald House Charities. We are a local organization that provides access to medical care, a home away from home, and a whole community of support for families that are facing a pediatric crisis. Families come to us for all sorts of different reasons. It might be that their baby was born prematurely and they're in the NICU. It could be that it's a cancer diagnosis that came out of left field. It could be an accident that happened, solid organ transplant, rare diseases, you name it. But the thing that our families have in common is that their whole world has been flipped upside down. And they are now far from home, receiving medical care that their child needs, away from their community of support. And so Ronald McDonald House Charities steps in as their home away from home and welcomes them into this big hug of support. And they come and stay with us. Families stay with us at zero cost to them. So it's totally free of charge for families to stay at the Ronald McDonald House Charities here in Oregon. That is incredible. I have to toot our own horn that zero cost to families is pretty remarkable. And we have made that decision as a local organization to make sure that families have the support that they need when they most need it at zero cost. So not only do families have a home to stay, but they also have food provided for them, a community of support, pet therapy, music therapy, you name it, just all sorts of family programming as well.
That is absolutely amazing because, I mean, when something like that happens, whatever it is, even any number of those things that you just mentioned, that's terrifying and also financially draining and emotionally draining and exhausting. And you need to be places, and you need to find that kind of support and help. And to have zero cost, a place to go to like that, that's really amazing. So, going from that and talking about the charity itself, how do you go about raising funds for Ronald McDonald House and how are you able to do that, I guess, for everybody?
Yeah, great question. Like I said, we're a local organization, so money that we raise here stays here to fund the programmings and family support that we offer. And we really receive funding from our local community. So individual donors, corporate donors, our local McDonald's is our biggest corporate partner. And grant makers, I mean, you name it. We do fundraising events, all sorts of ways to bring the community together to support these kids and families.
And just taking a look here, at some of the video, the footage, these are obviously a lot of different cases that are going on. For you personally, I guess, let me ask this, you working with this and getting to be there at the forefront, what are some of the moments that really made you feel proud of working for Ronald McDonald House?
Oh, Greg, that's such a good question. I've now been with Ronald McDonald House Charities for over a decade, so I could write you a book on all of the most impactful moments that have happened inside of our walls. What really makes it come to life for me is when a family walks in with that deer in headlights look, right? Like they don't know how they're going to take the next step, and we just get to, be there for them in those moments. We had a family stay with us for over a year. We were their home away from home for over a year while their child was receiving medical care for a really rare cancer. And when they were ready to go home with good news, they were tearful because we became their family. It was happy that they get to go home to their community, but they're also a little bit sad because we become their family. And we always say that once you're a Ronald McDonald House Charities family, you're always family. So we love when families get to come back and visit us for the good reasons. But those are the magic moments where you get to celebrate with families, when you get to be there for them in their deer in headlights moments or anywhere in between.
And help them get through that really, really difficult time, and just have somebody to rely on like that. That's amazing. Now, you mentioned, just some of the things. I know you briefly talked about, there's the housing, the food, all of that can be covered. But then you also mentioned different forms of therapy. Can you tell me about those?
Yeah, so we provide 80 rooms a night across the state. And when people hear Ronald McDonald House Charities, they think of the house, right? And we do. We have 4 beautiful houses, 80 rooms a night. But what makes us special is how we provide support for families. And we have really made it a priority as an organization to go deeper in the way that we are providing support for families. And that includes all of the essentials of home, which might include your dog. Families miss their pets. So we have pet therapy that come in. We really recognize the power of art and music therapy, having somebody to talk to, whether it's our staff or volunteers that are in and out of the house. And just really making sure that families' needs are met socially, emotionally, and beyond.
And you mentioned, statewide, there's a lot of different ways that people can be involved. So, say somebody is, a terrible thing happens and they have to go through this. They're looking for that support. How do they get a hold of you to seek that out?
Yeah, great question. Our website is up to date and an excellent resource for families, so rmhcoregon.org. And we work really closely with our hospital partners too. So our hospital social workers and friends at major hospital partners help make sure that families know that we are here and a great resource for them, and refer them over to us. So one way or another, we really try to make sure that people know about us, know what we offer, know that it's free of charge, and that we are really here to support everybody and anybody that's faced with that scary moment of navigating a pediatric crisis.
That scary moment, exactly, and what that is and all of that entails. Well, for other people out there, who would want to help, who would want to support, who would want to maybe donate, what are some different ways that they can interact with Ronald McDonald House and provide something to the charity?
Make a donation today on our website, rmhcoregon.org. But also look at the other opportunities that we have to support. We have wish lists. You can order straight from our Amazon wish list and have critical supplies sent straight to the house. You can check out our social media. We're always posting our wish list Wednesday, so you can see the most pressing needs. You can look at our toy drives that are happening. We have a lot of different ways to support, and that includes donating your time. So we're always looking for volunteers. If you're interested in coming into our houses and being here with us, supporting kids and families, we would love to have you as a volunteer. And again, that's in our 4 houses across the state. So we have 2 here in Portland, 1 in the Eugene-Springfield area, and then 1 in Bend. Nice.
So lots of opportunities there for people to contribute and to be a part of that. Well, let's talk about the golf tournament, which is coming up. So I've got it right here. It's the Oregon Charity Championship Golf Tournament, which has 32 different nonprofits participating in it, which I think is great. And everybody is doing great work. There is a prize, but I feel like everybody's kind of a winner for being a part of this. I know that's cheesy, but it's kind of true, because everybody's helping each other out, and you get to learn about all of the different nonprofits that are a part of it. And I guess for you, what are you most looking forward to when it comes to this?
Yeah, we are so excited to be part of this inaugural tournament because it's such an opportunity to spotlight the incredible work that's being done in our community. And we really believe in that all ships rise mentality, the abundance mindset, right? If one of us is winning here, we're all winning here. And it's a really cool way to have more awareness spread, more visibility to the important mission work that we're doing, and just be featured alongside some other really great missions.
Yeah, so many great organizations. I mean, just like Ronald McDonald House, that are doing some really great things as far as helping other people. And I do have to ask this, and I'm asking everybody: how is your golf game?
Luckily for Ronald McDonald House Charities, I am not golfing. I'm not the one who's golfing. We have an incredible lineup though, and we are very competitive over here. So while it is lovely to be included and we like that participation ribbon, we are going for the gold and we really want to win. So we have a good friend of Ronald McDonald House Charities who swings a lot more golf clubs than I do and has put together what I think is the winning team.
Nice, there it is. So the gauntlet's been thrown down when it comes to that, battle it out on the golf course. Friends afterward, but you got to battle it out. That makes
Absolutely.
sense. Well, anything else that you want to let people know about, when it comes to Ronald McDonald House Charities and anything that they should know as far as how they can, again, interact with or even seek help from the charity?
We are doing some life-changing work at Ronald McDonald House Charities. Yeah. And if you're looking for a place to get involved and make a huge difference, I can tell you that Ronald McDonald House Charities is the place. So please do come and volunteer with us. Even if you can't volunteer, come and take a tour, come see our spaces. I promise you that you'll fall in love with the kids and the families here and how hopeful and beautiful this space is to be in. It's a really meaningful community of support, and we would love each and every one of you to be part of it.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining me here and taking some time out to talk about this. Thank you for all that you do with the charity, and good luck at the tournament. But overall, just thanks for being you, and thanks for doing what you do.
Awesome. Thanks, Greg.
Thank you. All right. Again, bringing that in there. So talking about the Oregon Charity Championship Golf Tournament. That was Anna Williams from the Ronald McDonald House. And hi, I'm Greg Nibbler. So this is Fox 12 Now. And wherever you're watching, thanks for being here, whether that's on our apps, whether that's on our website or social media channels. I say it a lot because, we're a fairly new show. I want you to know about it, where you can come and check us out. So coming up here during this hour, we've got some more that we're going to be covering when it comes to this Oregon Charity Championship Golf Tournament at 1:30 p.m. Pacific, which you're probably watching Pacific, but who knows? We're online, we're streaming, you could be anywhere. And we're going to be joined by Tamika Simons, and you may recognize that last name, Simons. If you're a Blazers fan, that's Anthony Simons' mom. And we're going to be talking about his organization and her organization called Be a Light, which helps underprivileged youth. They provide scholarships. So a lot of different things that we're going to be talking about with that and how that all got started and what they do. And they are also part of that tournament. So that's coming up here shortly. In the meantime, what I want you to do is just make a bookmark of wherever it is that you're watching us, or remember where that is to come back for that. Also, later on today, I believe we're going to be playing my interview with U.S. Congresswoman Andrea Salinas. And that took place this morning. We're going to be having that for you so that way you can watch that. We talked about the Farm Bill, a lot of very important things for Oregonians, and that's also something we'll be showcasing here on this show. So we're going to take a quick break. I'm gonna hit pause for a minute, and we'll be back, like I said, at about 1:30. So that's about 15 minutes or so. So wherever you are, take a break, come back in 15 minutes. I'll talk to you then. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.